let disbursement begin, and let us receive alert. And if this sharing formula is going to work, then we the masses are standing by it. Pay attention and listen very carefully to this formula, and subscribe to the update. Most importantly, share this piece of information, and don't forget that the comment section is open for conversation.
We thank the Lord because the Lord is good and his mercies endure forever. The message tonight is one of very emotional message I could pass to you at a time like this. It's very emotional in the sense that I guess it's coming from an elderly woman who has really had it up to here. And by the time I tell you what comes out of this, you as a person could relate to that. And this is possibly just one of many within this grand ecosystem. A lot has happened in recent times, and we advocate for God's mercy. Yeah, we do advocate for God's mercy, especially for the suffering masses. And I think that the sensitivity of the government here is zero. Very, 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 very unbecoming of the government sector. Possibly the line that should hold the strap for those who are suffering and to alleviate their plight. But alas, what we get from them is just around intimidation, abandonment, and much importantly, neglect. All right, there was a message that was sent to OSIM by this. I'm going to read that for you quickly. You could possibly relate to this, lighten it, and apply it to so many other persons. It goes thus: well done, senior man Oga Osim. Please, how far for the outcome of the meeting? Don't forget, there was a voice note we dropped in the morning that has to do with an ongoing meeting today with the CBN. And that was what this message was hinged on. How far for the outcome of the meeting? As I speak to you, if this week passes and no disbursement, I will commit suicide. I know what I'm going through. If not, your write-up that has been helping me to hold on all this while, I would have been a dead woman by now. But the suffering is out of hand. I can't bear it anymore. Please, Oga Osim, kindly brief me what is going on in the meeting. Please, save your sister's life. God would keep blessing you for me. And she attached a lot of crying emoticons there. Now, I don't, like I said before, I don't know whether she's even elderly, but this is a sister, this is a woman. I don't know, I've had something of this nature before directed at me, a single mother that is training some children, and she's just really at the wit's end. Now, like I said before, this is just one of many that is reaching out here, and that this is happening to at this time. And the government is actually silent. Now, for the record, before I read the response of OSIM to the woman, you know, we've got wind that the big boys have been paid. Those were the ex-officials, which we brought them out clearly, and you don't expect them to start spilling it that they've been paid. But we got wind from reliable sources that those ex-officials, the big boys and the rest of them, have been paid. Then a couple of days ago, Reverend Elibo, which a lot of you here have possibly been making reference to, Reverend Elibo came out to say that disbursement have happened to all of the stakeholders, to all of the NGOs and the cooperative heads, that all of them have been settled, which we brought information to us. Then we later got to know that the stakeholders, now the stakeholders right now, there was a message I dropped here that has to do with a wrong use of nomenclature when you say stakeholders. Now today I got to know who the stakeholders were precisely, which were the likes of the country director, let me pick it the way they said it, so that I will not just somebody was still asking that questions who the stakeholders were, and they explained that they are strictly the trained grant handlers, like Apostle Ken Wakama, the CBN, the government personnel, that these are the stakeholders, but I don't think it was the right word that was used for them, because like in my explanation, the stakeholders are everyone who has a stake in this ecosystem. You are a stakeholder, I'm a stakeholder. All the beneficiaries who enlisted and have put in something, we are all stakeholders for the records. So, but let's assume that they calling them stakeholders, and they've called the names of those that are in that category. That's the CBN, the government personnel, the country director. They are the stakeholders. Now, we got that the CEOs and cooperative heads were paid from Reverend Elibo, but later we got that they are in the process of being paid, and that it is the stakeholders meeting that is going on right now, which is to be a deciding factor towards their own payment, which finally goes to the CEOs being paid. That means if the stakeholders were not paid, then the CEOs or the cooperative heads couldn't have been paid. Now, are you following? Now, we also had some news from Madam Ngozi Israel, which also collaborate with OSIM's information that has to do with the ongoing meeting. And with this, we have some update concerning that, which we are bringing also to you right now, concerning the meeting today, and which will take me to the response of OSIM to this particular sister or mama that was really a concern here, and other things, information that is like an update we need to know. All right, so this is the response. Mama, now wow, sometimes life pushes us to the edge and it feels like there's nothing left to hold on to. But I'm begging you, please hold on a little longer. Your life, your health, your presence is more valuable than any money, any grant, or any disbursement. No amount of financial assistance can replace you. You're precious, not just to your family, but to all of us who care about you. I know that these past few weeks, even months, have been filled with waiting, hoping, and sometimes even despair. These promises, the delays, the uncertainty, it's exhausting, yes. But in all of this, what matters the most is that you remain strong, Mama. I mean this from the depth of my heart. We need you here Your family needs you, your children, your household. They draw strength from your resilience, even when you're tired. Please don't let this moment break you. Let me remind you that you're not alone. So many others in our community are walking the same difficult road, sharing the same tears. We may be scattered. They are sharing the same tears, the same questions, the same hope. We may be scattered, but we are united in this pain and in the anticipation of better days. We are all holding on together, praying, fasting, believing. So please, don't lose hope now. We are almost there. Now we are getting to the crux of it right now. As for the disbursement update, I wanted to bring you some clearer light. The meeting we've all been waiting for, the one with the Central Bank of Nigeria, the CBN, it officially started earlier this morning. It's still ongoing as we speak. From what I've gathered so far, this is not just a casual meeting. This is the major one. They are discussing critical issues that will determine how the grant would be shared. In other words, the sharing formula. What formula would be used, when it will begin, and how quickly it will reach the beneficiaries. This is the last major hurdle, Mama. Once this meeting is concluded, the green light for disbursement would be given. There's every indication that the process could begin as early as tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, by God's divine grace. Can you imagine that? Just a minute, please, just a moment. Okay? After all the waiting, the crying, the prayers, finally, a door is about to open. God has not forgotten us. He sees the pain, the sleepless nights, the hunger, and the heavy burden people like you have been carrying. And in His perfect time, which is almost here, He would reward your patience. Mama, I'm sending you my deepest encouragement today. I want you to know that God is still at work in your life. Sometimes He's silent, but that doesn't mean He's absent. He's arranging things behind the scene, moving mountains and touching hearts on your behalf. This storm is passing, and very soon your story will change. Please hold on. Let hope be the anchor for your soul. Let your family continue to draw strength from you. You're stronger than you think. We're almost at the finish line. The light is breaking through the dark clouds, and our joy would overflow. Using this moment to appreciate God for what He is doing, not just in your life, but in the lives of so many people in our community. We've cried together, we've suffered together, but now we would rise together. And let this be your encouragement today. Your breakthrough is near. Don't give up before the miracle happens. All right, so that was the message that was sent to that sister. And whether you are at your wit's end or this also applies to you, I want to note for good that this message also applies to you. In case you're feeling so perturbed and everything about you looks like it's going to crash. You look left, right, and center, and everything looks like it's just weighing down so heavily on you. I want you to know that God cares. He knows, and He cares. He knows what you're passing through. He feels your pulse. He knows your pain. He sees your tears. Please be encouraged. Please be strong. I'm encouraging you to please don't let down the bar. Don't throw in the towel. Be strong. You can do this. Yes, you can do this. Don't let this moment swallow you. You're bigger than every process. You're bigger than this money. You're bigger than this circumstance. Don't let it drown you. You're stronger than this. You can do this. It's going to be over soon. Please, be strong. Be strong. Just hold on a little bit longer. We are closer at the door. Just about the time that miracle is going to happen to us. Yes, but you don't have to give up just before the miracle happens. You have to stay alive for the miracle, because you are going to be the miracle personified. God is going to reveal Himself to you by that His name called Wonderful. And so shall it be. That is the information we have for us tonight. Everything that is going on right now is for our favor. So please, don't let down the bar. Your miracle is just about to happen. Want to hear from the meeting? Possibly, maybe tonight it will still come up.